Hey there, everybody! Welcome back to Fresh Out the Box Plays Vampire the Masquerade. For our October session, I am the board game guru, game master extraordinaire, but tonight I am playing Nori, the Tremere.
It's Oktoberfest and I have my drink. I'm happy to be back and playing Chromio Cash. We're doing Vampire and I'm Casualty.
Hey everybody, it is me, Aaron. We do Game Designer with Adventure Sling Productions here for the fest of whatever it is as Ava Colombo.
And I am Vampire Bites. I will be your storyteller extraordinaire for tonight.
Excellent. Well, I'm Nori. I'm a vampire. Ah. Where do we leave off?
In our first session, we had a long-term client of the Gilded Chapel come to you with a request for a cleanup job. And the price that you all wanted from him was to stop coming by the club because he was spooking the mortals and even unsettling some of the Kindred patrons as well. He agreed to the terms, and you mostly performed the task of cleanup. You removed the body and some of the evidence. And he reminded you that there were still some things left open. But he left again and said that he would not return until he had another job. And a few weeks pass. And business is as usual. And everybody does just fine. Everybody can reset their any willpower spent. So any slashes on your willpower can be reset. If there's an X on your willpower, that cannot be reset yet. If you have a stain, we should take care of that.
I have no stains. Yet.
No, I don't think any of us have a stain.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I was looking at a different character sheet as I was flipping through. But yeah, Nori can reset your willpower. And everybody else should be good. Those of you above Hunger 1, we should probably... Yeah. It's been a couple of weeks. You do have a herd, but it's a small herd. So you can... It's 1 to 3 feeding. Those feedings can be, 2 or 3 points each, but it's only 1 to 3 feedings. So we're going to go ahead and reset your hungers to 1, and then roll 2 rouse checks to cover the 2 weeks. But we will reset to 1 first.
All right. That sounds good. So reset 1. Let's see. Okay, 1. You said all willpower, right? We're good? Cool.
Yeah, unless you have aggravated willpower damage,
Oh.
which is an X. But I don't think anybody took aggravated willpower damage.
Rolling 2 rouse checks. Success. Success. Cool.
Excellent. So the assumption then is that you have managed to keep the beast at bay and or fed over the course of time. You can deplete your bag's stash, though.
0 from me.
Ouch.
0s and 0s. Again, just like last time we rolled the rouse checks. Nothing. I'm no good.
So we're gonna start Chromio being kind of hungry there.
I'm gonna take it right back to 3.
Yeah.
Do the
Yep, I just took it back down to 1, and it goes right back to 3.
do the blood bags become bad for me in the same rate they become bad for medical use? Or can I use them beyond that?
You can use them beyond that, but it's been 2 weeks, so you've been using them
Okay.
intermittently. It's just a nice reset.
Cool.
And
Yeah.
Ava, how did you do on your rouse checks?
I got 1 success, 1 0. So I'm a little hungry.
A little bit hungrier.
About as hungry as, yeah. Yeah.
So what is everybody up to tonight? It's been 2 weeks since that last job. Nobody's approached you that you know of about it. Everybody seems to be none the wiser. There is some whispers. You all still have that one status in Camarilla. And there has been some whispers that a friend of the prince has a ghoul who's been fired from this job.
Oh no. Well, that's not good. Well, so for the first week of the 2 weeks, I was laying low and just doing my day job, well, my night job now, from like internet cafes, not really going near my territory, kind of staying low, just doing the grind. But after that week, I went back to my territory and was sort of checking in on people, the mosque, and then I checked in on my touchstone, which is the son of the first person I killed, who I check in on. I watch, make sure there's no predators about, make sure they're doing okay. And I'll probably also call the ghoul in question to see if they did indeed get fired.
Tony does not answer your call.
Shit. I'll have to go
Ava,
check
what
on
have you been
him
up
at
to?
some point.
What has Ava been up to?
Similarly, laying low. The work at the law firm, since the Embrace has turned into a lot of paperwork processing because it fits her preferred schedule. So a lot of that, but definitely within that, looking for anything coming up about the case, the investigation. Is there any lawsuits going anywhere? Kind of trying to keep an ear to the ground, but not too closely. Otherwise, mostly businesses. I mean, that's pretty much her business as usual. She already kind of lays low. Definitely checks. Well, I was gonna say she definitely does at least 2 to 3 times over the last week. Checks on the Montagues. Just kind of patrols the neighborhood a little bit and all that.
What is your specialty in investigation?
And it's profiling.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a intelligence plus investigation check.
Intelligence plus investigation.
There is some news that might come out of what you've done in your down.
That's gonna be 3 successes.
Okay, that is enough to get part of the information. There were 3 sets of prints found at the scene. that they, as far as you can see, they don't have a lead on.
Okay. Yeah. When I learned about that, I definitely want to let the others know that I've heard something about the case or about our last job. We should probably meet up soon and chat about it.
And Chromio, what have you been doing for your 2 weeks of downtime?
Now that we have lost our inside man, it's time to get to know a couple of city council folk. It's time to get to know a couple of county commissioners. It's time to get to know a few people who I can call in favors. I was just double checking my politics influence, and I've got 2 dots. So people want to, in quotes, people want to do me favors. So I'm going to see if I can work this from another angle. Maybe I can donate to a couple of campaigns. Maybe I can drop some flowers off for people, and maybe somebody can make this go away without us being directly involved. And I'm going to have my vice president, Antonio Cash, do some of the legwork on that for me as well. We're going to split it up so it doesn't all point back to me.
Mm-hmm. All right. Go ahead and give me your... I'm going to go for manipulation plus persuasion. What is your specialty on persuasion?
+3?
What is the specialty though?
Oh, what is the specialty? That's a great question.
If you expand, if you hit the expand button, it shows them.
Marketing and fast talk.
Okay. Nope, just manipulation plus persuasion. So just the 3, just the 6 dice total.
Manipulation and persuasion. Three successes.
Okay, that'll go a little way. And so Ava has called a meeting of the Coterie, and that is where we will pick up your spacious, lovely offices that I have here as your backdrop. Why not? Go for it. You will get a knock on the door at some point, but I'm giving you some time first to reorganize yourselves and figure out what's going on.
Hey guys.
So, how y'all been?
Been okay. Been laying low.
How y'all been doing?
How about you?
Busy.
Yeah.
It's always busy over here for you, I imagine.
Yeah, I'm probably the least busy of the 3 of us. I haven't really been doing too much, trying to keep my nose clean.
Ironically, there's like a huge pile of cocaine on the desk in here.
Huh. Does that even affect us?
It's not for me. I'm holding it for a friend.
Nah. I feel like that gets said a lot. Well, you called us to meet, Ava. What did you want to discuss?
Yeah, I did. Well, I'm probably gonna want to give our friend Tony a call up here pretty soon. Caught some news. Sounds like they picked up 3 sets of prints at the crime scene. You know, from a couple weeks ago. And
Do we have fingerprints?
I mean, it wasn't the cleanest job we've done.
It varies, but yes.
I got bad news about Tony. I thought I told you guys.
Tony, your
You don't worry.
your cousin?
No. My guy's all right.
Okay.
Your guy. He don't work there no more.
Oh, the ghoul. Yeah, I wasn't able to reach him.
Yeah, somehow somebody pointed the finger back at him and he took the fall. Craziest thing. I don't know how these things happen. Either way, don't worry about it. I'm greasing the wheels. We're trying to make something happen behind the scenes. I'll keep you guys in the loop. Except, I'm out of the loop. That's the whole point. Boom. Realest guy in the room. How you doing?
Well, if he's loose and he's cut off from his benefactor, I mean, I don't know if either of you are interested in keeping him, but it could be beneficial to have a ghoul that's as well informed as he is, especially if he, rumor has it, was ghouling for one of the prince's friends.
You know, that does sound enticing, but it might be more helpful to have a ghoul that could. Because, you know, it didn't exactly take a lot of time to wipe the spot down before we left.
A ghoul that could
Right.
what? You like broke up for a second there.
A ghoul that could do something about the prince.
Mm.
They got 3 sets. Now, quite frankly, I'm a little worried about it.
Well, the only person that I know in the police department is dead because she was a hunter. So maybe we should make a contact? What about you, Chromio? You like all those police people. Did you happen to get anyone's number at the policeman's ball?
Oh yeah, I know a ton of them. I know all sorts of people. That's what I was telling you guys. I'm working on something behind the scenes. I'm trying to stay out of the limelight on this one. You see, I know a couple of people donated to a couple of campaigns, dropped off a couple of boxes of chocolates, you know what I mean? We took care of some things these past couple of weeks. I'm starving. Is anyone else starving?
I'm
anyways,
good, thank you.
Someone in there's going to take a look into things for us. I'm going to let you know what I know, when I know. I have a feeling we're going to hit some resistance. When we do, we can handle that.
Is this a thing that is actually happening, or is this Chromio trying to make us happy?
No, I did roll dice for
Oh
Sean.
no, I'm asking Chromio this to his face.
No.
You can make a roll. You can make an insight check.
I also ask him to his face, but I will make an insight check. What do I do for that? Let's see. I think I have insight. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's probably that.
What's insight, since you're kind of reacting in the moment?
4 successes.
That sounds like what he's been doing.
Would I lie to you?
You do not detect any subterfuge in his words.
Would I lie to you? Would I lie to you?
Maybe, but you would definitely bullshit me. And that's more what I was wondering. Yeah. Which, you know, I come to accept about you, Chromio. It's part of your appeal and usefulness. It's just, you know, just checking, you know. Just gotta make sure I know what's going on.
No, this is real. I'm trying to become the kingpin of this town, baby. You guys got to have a kingpin that has your back. If I got all the money, all the places, all the influence, all the riches, baby, we got the world on my back. You guys keep doing what you're doing. I'm going to keep pulling strings where I can help out. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about Chromio. I'm your buddy. I'm your baby. I'm your friend. I'm your buddy.
Chromio, man, you got to keep that on the down low, man. If the prince heard you talking like that, you'd be dead by dawn.
I'm gonna have 2 or 3 princes in my pocket by the end of this season, baby. Boom! Realest guy in the room. How you doing?
And you get a knock on the door about this time.
I'm gonna look at the door and say, "That's
no,
obvious.
Don't open the door. Hold on. I'm gonna swipe all of this cocaine into a briefcase and throw it behind the desk. All right, come on in.
It's Ahmed King.
I'm gonna look at all the leftover cocaine everywhere.
Yeah.
And all over my sleeve.
And all over your sleeve. Yeah, I'm just like, well, like, it's still a crime. Like, I'm gonna go sit. Like, I'm gonna walk towards the corner where I usually sit, because that's where my shotgun is. I'm just gonna sit down.
I have a confession for you. I will admit to you the first task I provided was a setup. It was a test of your competency. Generally, I do have people who clean up my messes for me, usually immediately after they happen. However, you showed good resourcefulness, especially by casting aspersions upon the Camarilla Ghoul. The cleanup was not entire. They have my prints. When those prints finally do get flagged, they will come back to a dead person. A person who has been dead for more than 30 years.
Hunters.
David Nassif. A fact sure to be of interest to any hunters who may have already had their interest piqued, as you say. Unless you have a solution for this, I will assign the remaining cleanup to another team. You also left your own prints there. Thankfully, none of you have run afoul of the law, and your prints are not on record. And you are currently not suspect. You should keep it this way. But I do have a job. What I would like for you to do is to exploit this diversion from the Camarilla Ghoul even further. This ghoul, Tony, yes? He is currently the property of someone very close to the prince. We can use this to our advantage. I need you to either call for a Praxis yourself, or to find someone competent and discreet enough to call for a Praxis. Challenge the prince's authority. We will see what manipulations we can do to enforce a vote in our favor. I will take care of the selection of the new prince myself. You work on finding someone to call Praxis, yes? Spread the rumors. Share partial truths. Incriminate this Tony as directly responsible. Call out his master. Cast a shadow upon the connection to the prince. This is the type of work more suited for you than body disposal, I believe.
Mr. King, with all due respect, we've already thrown the Camarilla's ghoul under the bus. I'm not sure I'm trying to get into direct conflict with them. You see, they live here in my backyard. Whenever you're done here, you get to travel the world, go as far as you want. Me, I still gotta deal with this when you go. Maybe there's another way we can come to a happy ending here.
Well, yes. We don't want the Camarilla to have a bad taste in its mouth. We simply want a better prince.
Who did you have in mind?
I will find.
This is a
You
tall...
find a new prince. You're looking for our support. I suspect when this new prince takes over, we'll have your full support.
Absolutely.
You see, if told you I'd have a few princes. I'm gonna say this just to you, John. I told you I'd have a few princes in my pocket by the end of this season.
Who's to say he's not just using us as a distraction to get us all killed?
Distraction's my middle name. Mr. King, I believe you've got yourself a deal. You find yourself a prince. We will sow some chaos here in the Camarilla until you get your guy in.
Yes. Focus on...
Let me know.
Yes, you should focus on finding ways to make the prince look like he is not effective. This particular case so far is very good at that.
I assume we'll be rewarded accordingly.
Yes. From the looks of things, I do not think you can be bought with money. but influence and power perhaps go a longer way.
Yeah, let's see. We do know some people. A few people. I wish I took better notes. But, yeah. Well, I guess we have a deal. This is dangerous. We're all gonna die. Alright. Is Elysium something they just hold all the time? That's just going on?
So there are certain locations that are permanently under Elysium rules, and we have an ad bot in the channel.
Oh.
Bots. But the actual Elysium events are periodic. They're called typically by a primogen or by the prince.
Cool. Well.
The Gilded Chapel is somewhat under Elysium Light rules.
Yeah.
It's a neutral territory. It's not as strict as full Elysium rules. Nobody has set down the rule that you can't use disciplines on premises. Nobody has set down the rules that you can't feed on premise. Because then you'd have to violate your own rules sometimes. So nobody's set down those rules. But it does act as kind of an Elysium Light, where people respect the boundaries that, yes, both Camarilla, Anarch, and Church of Cain will show up here.
Okay.
They keep to themselves. Unless they have reason to commingle that is not violent.
Well, we do know some people that have power. I don't know if we should get them involved because that gets messy fast. But we know Rui da Costa, who's the Bruja diplomat for the Church of Cain. We know... Oh, we actually do know another ghoul. Alicia Farrell. She's a reporter and also a ghoul. Let's see. We know Mark Flores. He's a vampire that hangs at the Black Light and Talo. We know Mateo, who's also a vampire, who's been to our club before. I don't remember much more about him, although we've seen a picture of him in real life. Kieran is the vampire that went feral, I believe. I think Bo Cunningham was an Anarch. Is Nora your vampire lady, Aaron?
Did you say Nora?
Yeah. Or is she that Anarch?
No.
I think she was also an Anarch chick that was like new.
I think she was too.
Bo Cunningham. I think she gave us hints about the feral last time too. So we know some Anarchs. We know other vampires. We have a history with some of these people. Do we want to get any of them involved, or should we attempt to find out more about the prince?
Mateo is Toreador Camarilla. Let's see how else do we have. Alan was the one that was the white. Rui was is actually a kind of no. Why is he's not a ghoul? Yeah, Bruja. He works with the Anarchs, but as a voice for the powerless at Camarilla Elysiums. However, he did also recently side with the Church of Cain. He's kind of in all three pockets a little bit. He thinks that the church could be the solution to healing the rift between the Camarilla and the Anarch.
I don't like that.
Kieran is Nosferatu with the Camarilla, an historian.
Isn't he dead? No.
I don't remember.
Didn't we fight him in the basement of the university because he was in cahoots with Alan? I don't think we killed him though, because killing
He
a vampire
wasn't
is
actually
hard.
he wasn't actually in cahoots with Alan, but it looked that way during the last season. But he wasn't actually.
It looked that way when he was trying to kill us.
You saw his face, something that very few have ever done, and he was also very paranoid.
That's fair. Hey, he's still alive though. That means we can use him. Oh man, he knows everything about the prince.
And Nora is an Anarch, thin blood. Were there other names that you had that I missed?
I think that was most of them.
Okay.
What do you? Sweet. Well, that helps. What do you guys think? Before Aaron starts talking, you're muted. Okay, cool. You unmuted.
Thanks. I did it this time.
You did.
I do feel like getting some more information might be wise. But also I don't want to take more time than we need to, given circumstances.
Well, let's just investigate as best we can real quick then. Like let's do a cursory investigation to see if anything turns up about this prince. I mean, do we know anything about this prince just as members of the Camarilla? Like we've met them, I believe. I mean, we did attend Elysium. Well, no, they weren't there. Their harpy spoke for them.
Yes.
Right.
I need to open that document because all of the notes about the prince are not in my notes yet. They're all still in the core book that I'm using.
Whoa. Yeah, vampire courts are hard to manage. That's always the hardest part for vampire games for me.
Yeah. Where's
It's so fucking complicated.
No, not VTL.
Oh, Kayla Janelli. Janelle. Oh, they know Aaron.
If I'm not mistaken, that's Time Lord's wife.
Oh, what's up? What up, Time Lord's wife? Man, I see Time Lord's wife pop up in the weirdest places sometimes online. It's so crazy.
Yeah, she's only like one square removed from our social circle.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like she's so like she's like right brushed up against like everyone we know, and like I see her attached to all these things I'm looking at all the time, and I'm like Time Lord's wife is there. It's like I don't know. Like I'll be in a stream, like watching a stream, and I'll be like, why is Time Lord's wife here? Like it's crazy. I don't know. So random.
Just her nature.
It's me.
But yes, Aaron is the
Why?
best, so you have good taste. So yeah, we would have Aaron all the time if she would do it.
That makes me miss our Thursdays.
I
You and your
know.
damn
It's
family
not the
loving
table.
your family? What's wrong with you loving and supporting your family all the time?
How could you?
My parents didn't love and support me, and I turned out fine.
Did you?
Gary is a
Okay,
killer
all right.
of mental health.
I take it back.
Right.
That's not advice.
No. Let me guess. The princess actually isn't in here, is he? Let's see. There are a bunch of names that I have not covered. Let's see. Sydney Abel, but that was a sire. Dexter Wilkins. That name never came up. Carol Winfield. I remember that name happening. Bo Cunningham, Rita Costa, Bryce Bart Garber never came up. Fred Hartman, Caroline Jansen, Nora McCreary,
Well, slow down.
Donnie
No, just kidding.
Sheridan, Anne Tran, Jerry Voss, Emily Caldera, Shara Allen, and Marcus Gallo-Gass. I need to see, because that might be he. No.
Marcus
no.
Gallo-Gass?
Glass. Gallo-Glass. Can I? No, not Windows F. Control F. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Humanitarian. No, he's an anarch.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all?
Frida Boucher. That is a name that you guys did come across before and are going to come across again. That is the sheriff's investigator.
Oh yeah, I have that one. Frida Bouchard.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I have that one. Oh yeah, I guess she's just the investigator. She's not the sheriff. Okay.
Right.
I have Harper of the Elysium Toreador, but I do not have their name written down.
Harpy.
Harpy, yeah, Harpy.
That's not Fred. That's not Caroline.
Caroline.
That's not Viola.
Bear, what's your lover sire name?
Caroline.
Caroline? Caroline.
Caroline.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
She's not my
yes.
lover.
There's
And
something,
don't
Just
rub
my
it in.
sire.
there's
And
something
don't rub
very
it in.
there's something very sapphic going on between you two.
That is true. That is absolutely true.
I feel like you guys are trying not to run with scissors, if you know what I'm saying. You're picking up what I'm putting down.
I think
One of us
somebody's
isn't.
trying to run with scissors.
Aaron's running
One
full
is running
speed.
away. One of them's running away from scissors.
Aaron's chasing Carol with scissors.
I can't find the prince's name. And I can't find the harpy's name from here.
It's all good. All I need to know is, are there compromising photos of them? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, those are all potential sires. Okay.
Oh yeah, that was a big list too.
Blacklight was an anarch bar.
Yeah, the Blacklight and Talo. Is Talo a different place?
Halo.
Oh, Talo Lakeside. Oh, that's that like restaurant, that fancy ass place. Yeah. It's Taylor's. Sorry, Taylor's. I don't know why I said Talo.
Okay. Yeah, Taylor's
got-
Lakeside.
That's the Camarillo's
Yes, that I
place.
can find.
It got
Yes.
cut off on in the little
I got you
description.
now. Now we're on the same page. Yes, Taylor's Lakeside is a Camarilla location.
That's where Mark Flores, he hangs out at Blacklight and Taylor's.
The Pink Slips is Anarch as well.
And that's where Caroline hangs out, right?
Yes.
Ba, ba, ba.
Also very sapphic.
Well, it's named the Pink Slips because people put their pink slips from their jobs when they get fired up on the wall.
Oh, I
as
know.
credit for meal slips.
Oh, I
or
know.
drink.
But it's also a vagina reference.
Okay.
And
All right.
Okay, so what are you guys doing about this job? Ahmed takes his leave and leaves you to your planning and whatnot.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, like, is there a role I can make for, like, pre-existing knowledge that I might have or that we might have of this prince without leaving the room? Just anything we might know? Or are they super mysterious?
Intelligence, politics, +1 die for your status.
That is not a bad roll for me. Let's see. 3 successes. Actually. How many dice can you reroll with a willpower?
3.
Okay. I'm going to do it.
But they have to be the black dice.
I'm going to do it. I can only reroll 2, but I'm going to do it. Damn. Wait. Oh no, I haven't done it yet. Cool. Okay, it's just 3.
Okay. Thankfully, this is not outgunned, and you don't lose successes.
What does that mean? That sounds awful.
So outgunned is another system that I absolutely love. We'll talk about it offline.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll talk about it. That sounds awful. I love it.
Yeah. This is the section that should have information on the prince. You got 3 successes. Cleo is not the prince.
Okay.
So the prince and the sheriff are non-listed NPCs in the book. That's why I don't have their information. I'm ready for that. Yeah. So Tony shifted ownership sometime over the downtime of the year, and Tony is currently schlepping for the Ventru Primogen, who is very good friends with the prince, who is also Ventru. Because is it really a cameraless city if you're not a Ventru in charge?
I know, right? Damn Ventru.
The sheriff is a gangrel. And the sheriff is probably somebody you will want to get on your side, because it's the sheriff that actually removed Tony from the mortal police force.
I also just figured out Tony's name is Troy.
Troy, yes.
Yep.
I was just going with Tony because that's what somebody else said. But yes, Troy.
Yeah,
Troy.
His name is Troy Lane.
Yes.
Lane. That way
The
we don't
sheriff
get
is the
Troy
one.
and Tony mixed up.
Yeah, Troy is the one who got Troy fired from his job. And while the sheriff doesn't suspect the prince of any foul play, there is that, hey, your guy botched cleaning up after an investigation and stuff like that. So, yeah, the sheriff is probably somebody that you will want to meet and bring on your side.
Seems to me
right
like
now,
a
you
logical
already
first
know-
step would be
you
to
already
approach
know-
this sheriff and
Yeah.
let him know. We don't know if this prince, we're scared with the way the prince is handling things around here. We don't feel safe with this prince because of the cracks here in the foundation. Maybe that'll give us a little bit more to chew on.
And Frida is a good contact to get with to get introductions to the sheriff.
Okay. Well, you know, Frida, I'm pretty sure we have her number from the White Hunt. Yeah, I will caution the group. Yeah, so I don't know. Like, we never dealt with Ventura really, but I hear things. I don't know, man. Like we got to be careful here. We got to tread lightly, and it seems that our ghoul we were using is one of their bitches, so they might know more about us than we realize. So we got to be careful. But yeah, I mean, I guess that kind of goes without saying. We got to be careful. You guys want to talk to Frida Bouchard? That's probably our next move here. Is that what you guys saying?
Preferably, you do all the talking. I don't want to say nothing. I have a feeling I'm going to get us caught buried up to our neck with one wrong phrase.
Always been the risk with you anyway, hasn't it? But yeah, I do think we should talk to Frida.
I doubt she'll meet on our turf.
Absolutely, I'm sure she won't, and that's probably fine.
Maybe she'll meet at another Elysium.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll send a message. Yeah, I'll shoot her a message. Frida, free to meet, want to talk. Nori.
We will send back a text. Yeah. That's probably a good idea. There's a new problem in town. You guys were somewhat beneficial last time. I think we can make arrangements again.
Oh, that'd be great.
Can you meet at, and she'll give you the name of a neutral place.
616 Pinocchio Lane.
Yeah. Or
deal with it.
Using your boon from last session.
To David Pinocchio Lane.
all right. New location. And she sets up the meeting for the next night. Does anybody want to go hunting or feeding? Romeo.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need to feed. I'm gonna need to feed for sure. I'm a trapdoor feeder, so it just makes sense to me to feed here at the club. It doesn't. I don't really have a second trapdoor location, or else I would feed somewhere else every now and then.
You should set up where those anarchs were hunting last session in the bayou as a second location.
Should I wonder? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Sean.
Oh, go ahead. I was going to give you the dice pool for feeding here at the club, but if you've got other plans.
No.
Okay.
Here at the club sounds great.
Charisma plus persuasion plus your specialty. Plus one die, actually. I'm going to throw in an extra die because it's your club.
That's fair.
That should be a total of 9 dice.
5 successes.
Yeah. You managed to corner somebody out of the way. You show off the basement. They love the dramatic flair and change. And how much do you drain them for?
I'm gonna drain them for 2.
Okay. You set them back on their way, little dazed and confused from the events. You order them an orange juice at the bar to help restore their platelets. And everything is cozy. And you are back down to 1 hunger. Ava, are you doing any feeding or hunting tonight?
I do a little hunting. I ate some whoever I was stalking over the last 2 weeks. You know, a little hungry again. So I do spend some time tonight lurking for a new victim. Take some notes, maybe get a couple potential candidates, but no moves beyond that.
Okay. Intelligence investigation plus your specialty.
Perfect. Ref 2.
Okay. You find one person that you think you could corner. You feel that if you take them now, you could probably snack a point and no one would notice. Or if you wanted to wait until later, you feel like you would be more comfortable doing a little bit more research if you want to wait till later.
I do. Yeah, definitely. I want to do a little more research. We'll let the opportunity slide and stay a little hungry.
Yep. Okay.
I'm a call
So the night
around and
passes.
try to get some blood.
Okay, cool.
Intelligence
Let's see if you can
streetwise,
score some.
black market.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, 6 successes. I'm really good.
Yeah, you've got a small stash of.
I'll re-up my stash of blood because I was out, and then I
Yep.
won't drink any because I'm not hungry yet.
Sounds good. That just saves you from needing to make that check another time.
Yeah, I was just trying to be ready.
And so the night passes with everybody making their plans and finding meals. And dawn approaches, and nobody has any stains to cover, so it's a very dead sleep. And you awaken the next night where you are slated to go meet with Frida. Make a rouse check when you wake up, please.
It's a pass for me.
It's a fail for me. Oh, thanks for the cheer.
Hail for me.
All right. So Chromeo's back up to 2, Nori's up to 2, and Ava stays at 2.
I'm gonna drink a Capri Sun real quick.
All right, you can go back down to 1.
Being a bagger has some upsides.
Yeah.
You guys will see me. I'll walk out of the basement. Just it's probably gross to you guys.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. And then the straw is like catching air bubbles and it's like doing that that sound, you know? Yeah, it's the worst.
I'm absent-mindedly drinking it.
Really right in front of us? It's just...
What? Oh, yeah. Sorry. I didn't know you'd think it was
Yeah.
gross.
It's disgusting.
Oh.
Yeah, literally, if I drink that, I'll puke. I don't even have a choice. It just...
Quite
just
frankly, I don't want to see
literally-
any of you. I don't want to see any of you drinking anything. You keep your business to yourself.
Oh, okay, I'll go sit over there, and I'll just go sit in my little booth.
Oh, come on. Look, now you hurt his feelings.
Sounds like a him problem.
I don't think she fucking cares.
No, ministry would not care about that. And so we fast forward a little bit on to the meeting with Frida. You make your way out to this new club, new venue. There is a line of people waiting to get in. What do y'all do about that?
It's at a club?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'll just follow Chromio. I'm sure he can get in.
Yeah, we're not waiting in a line. Are you kidding me?
I'm not even, no question. I'll just follow Chromio.
You know, I wasn't going to say much, but I'm not waiting in a line. Come on, let's go. I'll just walk straight up to the front.
There is a line, sir.
Yeah, I know. We saw that. Chromio Cash, I should be on the list. It should say +2.
There are a lot of people on my list, sir. I'll be happy to check your name when you get through the line.
Perfect. It should be right there, and I'll reach over the list and drop 300s right there, just right over the top.
Oh,
They should be
yes,
right there on the list.
Cash, yes, Mr. Cash.
Chromio
I
Cash,
see what
that's
you're
right.
saying, yes. Right this way, and he opens the door for you and ushers you in. And turns away the next 5 people in line without even looking at the list.
You guys got to call ahead next time. I'll say it walking backwards as we go in.
I'll do this, kind of embarrassed.
I'll also unhook the rope myself and let you two in as I say that to the crowd, and then hook it back so the security guy didn't have to do it. Don't worry, brother, I got you, and I'll tap him on the shoulder and head in.
And the interior of the club is jamming, and warning photosensitivity people, this has flashes in the background. I don't know how much that's coming through on the screen, though.
It's coming through a little. It's not too intense, but yeah, a warning's appropriate. Do they check us for firearms or anything?
No. No.
Sweet.
You could be strapped with a visible shotgun and they wouldn't have said anything with a $300 drop.
Hell yeah.
It's a cover charge, bro. That's nothing for me.
Yeah, I know. I forgot that. I always forget that you're rich. And it just solves a lot of problems before they become problems. And it's just really funny.
Very convenient.
That's why Ahmed didn't offer money as payment for a job. It's he knows that Crovio has roughly as much wealth as King does, so why bother?
Yeah, really, he and I should be sitting down talking about business ventures, not about him paying me to do his dirty work.
Exactly.
I think after this, that's probably what he will want to do. It's probably the next step. First the city, then the coast.
And so you meet with Frida. I should add Frida to this page, because right now Caroline's here for some reason. I don't know why, but Caroline is here too. They're not together. It is a primarily mortal venue, but there are the occasional kindred lurking about. And yes, Ava, you do recognize Caroline over in one corner chatting up some folks. But you all are here for Frida Boucher, who has a private room up on that balcony.
And it bothers me that Caroline's here. You know, a lot of things are kind of bothering me. Is it hot in here? I don't know. These are all internal thoughts, mostly.
Yeah,
but there's a little bit of uncomfortability with Ava.
I want to see.
Being,
I want to see if I notice that she's uncomfortable.
her being here does give you the benefit of your merit, even though you're not interacting with her.
Yeah, I was wondering. Yeah, that means that rush that rush of life comes through a little bit more again.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it. I'm kind of off put by it, actually.
Speaking of such things like blush of life, is anybody doing that?
I thought about it, yeah. Yeah, I'll do it.
That's a rouse check, please.
I will say, I actually can't do Blush of Life right now at all. And as it kind of dawns upon me where I am, seeing Caroline here, I'm a little bit, my uncomfortability turns to a little bit of gratitude.
My thing's being funny. Oh, there goes success! I rolled like 9 times though. Let me check. Let me make sure that I actually got a success and not. Yeah, I got a success.
Wow,
Cool.
that is painful, Aaron. You took a painful combination there with your clan bane. That merit is not nearly as useful as it could be because of your clan bane. That is true. That is painful.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. It's like the closest I get to being a human at all is literally around Caroline.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird. I like that. So are you actually like flush for the first time ever, like that I've ever seen you?
I'm actually
No.
double checking exactly how human I can be because it's still pretty minimal.
So in order to do a blush of life, you must have fed from a living vessel within a close amount of time. So like stopping off and grabbing a quick bite on your way to the meeting, you could do a blush of life. But otherwise, no. Yes, your humanity is bumped by 1, but you still don't pass as human.
Can I blush of life at all as a bagger?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
That is specific to Ava's clan bane.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. I know almost nothing about the ministry. Like they weren't. I don't remember them being around when I was playing Vamp originally.
They were originally called the Followers of Set.
Ha! Yeah, I definitely didn't know much about that. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I flush of life. Chromie, do you flush of life, or are you just a dead guy?
Hell no, I'm so proud of being a vampire, you have no idea. When I come back to death every night when I unwake up, my favorite thing is putting on my chrome fangs. Are you kidding me? No, I am a blade henchman that is already too high level. I should have been killed a long time ago for how much I love being a vamp. So no, I do not blush of life.
Yeah, those like bridge grills. Mm-hmm.
I really do. I really do have a diamond-studded vampire grill, 100%.
Grills.
Yeah, I hate being
It's
a
kind of
vampire.
convenient, actually. Right.
But
Yeah, I
it's
just
great.
hope that the lights are low enough that it's probably fine.
Probably. I mean, that's why they hunt in these clubs, right?
Yeah. So Frida, as always, when you arrive, puts 2 little tick marks in her notebook, folds her notebook closed. So, you wanted to meet with me. I would be interested in your help as well, but let's hear what you have to say first.
Sure. Oh, let's see. How do we play this? What do we want to tell her? Well, man, we should have thought about this more. I don't really know what to say. Because I don't want it to obviously get back to King. I'm not the best liar.
Hey, let me talk to you real quick, Sheriff.
Yeah, my lying, I don't have a lot of subterfuge. Are you good at
First
lying,
off-
Romeo?
First off, it's an absolute pleasure to be in your presence. Secondly, I heard you have work for us. That warms my undead ice cold heart because I thought we were just here to do a little rubbing elbows. The fact that you have a proposition for us makes me more happy than you could possibly imagine. That means you like me more than I thought you did. Okay.
Make no bones about it, Mr. Cash. You are a walking breach of the Masquerade, and if it were my personal choice, you would not be walking.
Thank you, Sheriff. I appreciate that. But I'm not old enough for a wheelchair yet. When I am, I'll give you a call. I will let you be the first one to be my orderly. I appreciate you so much for wanting to walk me around. Sheriff, let me talk to you about something real, something that's been bothering us. You see, we used to have this friend Troy we used to call all the time at the police department. We always used to call Troy and say, Troy, what's going on around town? You see, it's important for me to have contacts, connections, friends all over the place. You see, my friend here, he called Troy. Troy didn't answer. I dug some digging, found out Troy doesn't work there no more. What do you know about this? I'm feeling, how do I put this? Uneasy with whoever's leading that ghoul around, letting it slip through the cracks. Has me a little worried. I don't get worried a lot. I'm a little worried.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty
First, let me disabuse you of the notion that you had about me being sheriff. I am merely the sheriff's investigator.
good. That's right. That's right.
Secondly, Mr. Lane was removed from his position at the police department because he is a liability rather than an asset now.
That makes sense.
But
You're
that
gonna put another
does-
one in?
But that does bring me to the interest that I have in your crew. That doc. I have to find an NPC. Okay, you got it, Kayla. I'll sneak that in somewhere.
Doctor.
Which doctor?
It's been so long since someone's named an NPC. That's funny.
Yeah. You see, Mr. Lane botched covering up an investigation, which led to, well, we don't know who the guilty party is, but the police are now interested in a murder investigation that should have been wholly our domain. We need to clear that up. The records must be scrubbed. Memories must be wiped. And a new plant must be placed.
There we go. That's the good stuff I was looking for.
So, which parts of those jobs might be of interest to you? Your investigation into Alan led you to the right place.
I don't want to speak for the whole coterie here. We have a lot of skills, all right? Me, personally, I would love to help you guys put a new mole in. I would love to have access to that mole. However, we have all sorts of skills, computer skills, getting in places nice and quiet, so if you need us to go in and scrub files, we'd be happy to make this case disappear for you. Just point us in the right direction.
Both of those things sound within our wheelhouse. I don't think any of us can make people forget quite yet.
Quite the opposite. People seem to remember my presence.
Interesting that you should mention that. There were certain officers at the scene that remember you being there outside when the body went missing.
Well, good
Interesting.
Good thing they don't remember him inside, right?
Yeah.
Quite.
Because then we'd have a problem.
A huge problem.
Do we have a problem?
Should
That I'm sure we can't fix. Some file
Have a problem
scrubs.
and, I don't want a problem.
New plant. Destroy. He's already off. He's already off, right? No reason he can't still be pinned with the with whatever remains, right? He's already falling. Might as well let him fall the rest of the way.
What's the nature of this plant? Do you want us to ghoul somebody?
That is certainly within the realm of plausibility. If you do not already have a ghoul that could get a job, find somebody that already has a job and ghoul them. The traditions do not forbid such.
Yeah, you
Never,
do that, huh?
I've never ghouled anybody. None of us have, actually. Forgive us for being new to the family. I don't know if it's something any of us have ever seriously thought about undertaking. Maybe sneaking in and wiping the information off the drives is more up our alley, guys. Unless one of you wants to make this very big decision.
Yeah, Caroline's not like around, like nearby, right? Like super close, right? She's just kind of in this somewhere in here. Okay. I do kind of actually. I glance, sort of, where I last saw her in that direction, and I just say, I can see about, maybe getting in a new plant, get a ghoul going. Know someone who might be able to show me the ropes a little bit on that specifically. Otherwise, clearing out some files definitely something we can do as well.
Keep in mind, we don't want these files erased. We want them transferred.
Right.
This is still an ongoing investigation into Kindred matters. We simply don't want the mortals involved anymore.
Let me ask you, since we're new to this lifestyle, whenever something like this happens, is it just the ghoul in trouble, or whoever behind it's in trouble too?
It all depends on where the investigation takes us. Why did this ghoul thwart the cleanup?
I mean, incompetence, right? He's a mortal. Mortals are incompetent. That's my first assumption. I guess that's why I'm not an investigator.
Mortals are useful tools.
Yeah, useful like a rat running on a wheel. They're cute. But vermin, ultimately. And clumsy. Clumsy and stupid, too.
Sound like you've been taking communion at the Church of Cain.
I've got better things to do with my Sunday, sister.
Do they meet on Sundays? I'll look like genuinely surprised. It doesn't matter.
No, they hold the Sabbath instead.
Okay.
They predate Christianity.
Hey, who doesn't? As Nori says, as someone who used to be a Muslim. But yeah. I guess, yeah, I mean, this is enough to go on. Do you have any ins for us, or are we just doing this?
Do you still have the blueprints of the station from the last time you were there?
Yeah.
Under cover of the night? Then I don't think you need any additional aid.
I guess not.
If you require additional aid, let me know and I'll see what I can do.
Okay. Yeah, we can go with this. This will be fun. I'll say unconvincingly.
All right, that sounds like a good place for a break.
Yeah, that's good.
It is about break time, right?
It's about break time, yeah. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. We will be right back after this break with more Vampire the Masquerade. Blah 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 blah. Hey everybody, welcome back to Fresh Out the Box Plays Vampire the Masquerade. I am Johanan and I am playing Nori the Tremere.
It's me, Casualty CDG, and I'm playing Chromio Cash. He's like a Blade villain that would have died in the first 5 minutes.
And I am Aaron Dippity Doo playing Ava Colombo.
And I'm Vampire Bites, running the story, letting these characters run wild in the streets of Ashford, causing all kinds of chaos, as always.
Sorry.
When we last, before the break, we're meeting with Frida Boucher, the investigator on behalf of the sheriff. Someone who loves to take notes and report all breaches of the Masquerade. She is an absolute stickler for such. They met her a year ago when they were investigating a string of murders caused by a white who came out as being known to be a member of the Camarilla, casting a stain upon the city itself. And now they're investigating another murder, except it's one that they were told to clean up.
Corbinian's
And they
ruined
did.
us all.
Oh, nice.
And you, Sean.
Oh, so I'm up to 3.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna cash them all in at once.
No.
Go for a TPK.
Stop.
Next session. Next session. Next session. No. See, in Vampire, the storyteller is not the opposition. The storyteller is simply the facilitator. I can use that boon to make things a little bit more challenging, or I can use that boon to help you out when you need it.
Just make them all enjoy a lovely sunrise was Corbinian's advice.
So, this investigation that they're currently on, they know who the guilty party is. There's no investigation needed there. The Camarilla doesn't know who it was. The Camarilla only knows that the police department got involved when they shouldn't have. There was a ghoul on scene, one that worked for someone very close to the prince, a ghoul of the Ventru Primogen. And the ghoul botched things. They allowed the body to be stolen out from underneath the noses of the cops. They failed to clean up the fingerprints left on scene. They failed to collect the reports and notes from the officers. So this ghoul is in trouble and no longer working for the police department. The investigator for the sheriff, Frida Boucher, has assigned them the task of putting a new plant into the police force, someone that can do their job more competently. Also, they have taken up the responsibility of scrubbing the police computers so that the information on this case no longer exists. But Frida did mention she does not want it erased. She simply wants it transferred. It should no longer be a police matter. It should be a Camarilla matter. And she has given you, Nori, a specific drop on the dark web in which to place the information so that it can be studied by the sheriff and his crew.
Okay.
And Ava wanted to go talk to Caroline about the process of ghouling. So if there are any further questions for Frida, we will clear that up now, and then we'll move over to Ava.
Where is that filthy good-for-nothing ghoul at now?
I'm sure the Primogen has other uses for him, or perhaps he has been disposed of.
If we're gonna replace him, it may be good to know some of the information he knows. If possible, we'd love to stop by and talk to him.
Now, whoever has the least spoons has also been booned.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's probably Gary. Gary uses spoons a lot.
I probably have two now, though.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Thanks, everybody.
She will give you information on contacting the Primogen, which you guys would not normally have since you're not connected with the Ventro in any way.
Nori, you want to write that down? You know I don't keep a phone.
Yeah, I get it.
Surprising that phone usage is not being added to the list of your Masquerade breaches, Mr. Cash.
No, God, no. Look, I don't want anyone finding out what I'm up to. I like doing what I'm up to.
She just gives you a very side-eye kind of look. Not an evil eye, but a side-eye nonetheless.
You're up to no good. Yeah, that's true. I am up to no good. So Jahan, I was thinking Troy's our biggest loose end at this point. We gotta make sure he's real dead, because he's the only person who can tell him what happened. Everything else is just hearsay and fabricated evidence. We gotta go cut that guy's head off quick.
Well, he's definitely already told the Primogen.
Yeah, let's make sure he can't tell anybody else. We don't need him in front of a council swearing something that he shouldn't have sworn, because I swear he didn't see what he thought he saw. That's crazy.
All right, let's slide over to Ava going and approaching Caroline.
So, yeah, I just wanna find her in this spot here.
She's down at a corner of the bar. She tends to like corners of the physical bar rather than being on the dance floor or being in a private booth. She likes being almost front and center where she can collect people. And she has a small collection there with her.
I believe it. That does sound like the Caroline I know. Yeah, so I approach her, and I don't know if she noticed me, but I say, I don't know if she noticed me come in here at all, but I say, hey, Caroline, it's funny to bump into you here.
Ava, darling.
Can I borrow you for...
This isn't my usual haunts, but I wanted to feel a little bit of the rest of the world as well. Yes. If you'll excuse me. Oh, Ava, before we go, have you met the doctor? And she introduces you
I don't believe I have.
A gentleman wearing tweed and a bow tie. Sorry, it's not 10, it's 11.
The doctor?
It's Matt Smith.
It's nice to meet you. My name is Ava.
Yes. And speaking in a very coded language, but gives you the impression that this is a fellow kindred. And hints that if you need any assistance in the medical field, to drop them a line. And at some point you will end up comparing... You may end up at some point comparing notes with Nori, only to find out that This is actually where Nori's black market contact gets the bags from in the first place.
Nice.
So. But then she escorts you over to a booth more out of the way and less in the line of sight and eardrop of mortals. Yes, darling. What can I help you?
Well, you know, talked a little bit about, what it means to be doing all this, to be living like this or unliving, whatever. Still getting used to it. There's one thing we haven't really gone over so much, and I do remember you mentioning it to me. I believe you called it the serpent's kiss.
Mm.
Anyway, long story short is, be really nice, really helpful, as you might imagine, having a ghoul out and about doing some things that are a little difficult to do for people like us, right? As ghouls are. I think it's time I figure out how to get one of my own, or one of my own for the Coterie that I run with. And
Well,
I'd like to go over that again.
Yes. The simplest way to create a ghoul does not even involve our special brand of kiss. Although it can be used for such purposes, you simply need to feed them your own vitae over a process of 3 nights, and they will become bound to you. You must keep that bond strengthened by feeding them once a month. At least. More often is fine. You must be wary that they may become addicted to this intoxicating power. But they cease all aging or advance at such a slow rate that it's barely noticeable even amongst kindred. They can, over time, develop some kindred powers. Depends on how much you feed them, how often you feed them, and such. But always, at least once a month, or they may turn on you. The bond ultimately turns them into a possession. They do have their own free will, which you have complete authority to override, and they cannot resist it when the bond is strong. They are very useful tools.
See.
But yes, you could certainly use the serpent's kiss to simply turn a feeding into a ghouling, rather than slicing your wrist and offering them to drink your blood. You could do it without them being any the wiser by using the serpent's kiss.
That's pretty cool.
I see. Well, that is very helpful. Thank you. Seems a little, seems surprisingly simple, but I guess most of this turns out to be surprisingly simple, if not a little complicated in its own right.
If they fail to feed for a month, the bond is decreased. When the bond is nullified, if they do not create a new bond or feed from some other kindred without creating a bond somehow, they will wither, and any age that has passed will catch up to them.
I see.
So ghouls that have been ghouls for centuries will turn to ash, much like the kindred. But they can go on living
That's
their
good to
day-to-day
know.
lives. They go on living their day-to-day lives. They do have their own free will, which is yours to manipulate and control as you see fit. But when not given direct commands, they still function on their own volition.
Okay. It's very helpful. Thank you. Yes. Have you, or do you have goals of your own?
No. I find that, much as I found with you, once that connection becomes enforced, it becomes so much more meaningless.
Ouch.
It
Suppose
is the nature
I'll find
of
that for
our.
myself.
It is the nature of our way. You form a connection with a mortal, and it's as close as you get to love. But the bond between domitor and servitor, or the bond between sire and child, it's forced. And you can never know whether you do something because I will it to be or because you will it to be. And that destroys the magic of the approximation of love.
As she's saying this, I'm thinking about what it feels like room and space is there right now, and what that might mean in of itself.
Yeah.
It's a little bit upsetting.
From your point of view, because of two of your merits, you do know when it's your own free will and when it's not. And it so far has never not been your own free will.
Right.
But you can kind of understand her perspective on it, understanding the way the bond works, as she's explained it, that when you have a bond with somebody, when you control them, how can you know?
I think I'll need to take some time to think about it. I think in terms of
Now-
necessity,
Yeah.
may be useful, but think about it.
All right. And what are you all doing after the club?
Cleared. Well, I'm gonna start looking at these blueprints, trying to figure out where they keep these files. I'm gonna be doing my work for this little heist, checking things out, seeing if there's any secure network insecurities that I can exploit.
See if you can find Troy. Hey, see if you can find Troy.
I also want to find Troy. If I can.
Hey, see if you can find Troy.
Maybe
I'm
if I
just
can.
standing over your shoulder, watching you do stuff, like
Yeah,
pointing way too close to the screen.
Yeah, if I could like go onto his provider's website and just try to find his SIM card and see if it's there, because I doubt he was using a burner. I don't know. I'm sure he had a real phone and that kind of stuff because he had a public-facing life and blah blah blah.
Give me intelligence technology, and yeah, I'll let you have the networks as a bonus.
Sweet. Oops. One second. Accidentally gave me the specialty bonus like 30 times. Alright, here we go. Come on, roll. This thing's been janky all night. Roll. Oh, there we go. I'm going to try this again. Intelligence. Technology networks. Roll. 9 successes.
Holy calzone!
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, you've got Troy's cell signal pinged on a map of the city.
Alright, he's right here. Crimea.
It's not moving.
Like 1 minute. It took me 1 minute. His cell phone's here.
Where is right here is that cross-reference that address, see if it's somewhere safe for us to go pick him up.
That's junkyard.
Shit. Either ditch his phone or his body's there.
Well, fingers crossed. I hope it's his body. I'm gonna go take a look.
And we split the party while Nori continues investigations. Give me intelligence investigation. But you can, this is, normally you can't do this in Vampire, but I'm giving you the networks bonus for your investigation check here.
Alright.
It's a circumstance bonus. And Chromio, you arrive. We'll search that scene if I can find it. You arrive at the junkyard office, the premises. What do you do here?
I'm gonna look around first before I just go knocking on doors. I'm gonna go try to peek through some windows and see what I'm walking into. I have a very feeling about this. A very, very feeling.
A very feeling. Okay.
I got four
inside.
successes.
4. Inside you see, guys cutting up cars. It's the junkyard appears to be front for a chop shop.
Oh, good. No problem there. I really am just gonna try to sneak around and see if I can spot, a locked door. See if I can spot a body. If I'm lucky enough to spot a body, I'm out of here. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna sneak around, and let's not forget that if I stand still and be quiet, I can turn invisible. So I am going to use that to my advantage here.
All right. As you're wandering around, go ahead and give me. No, not this one.
You've been booted again.
Yay, 4.
And then the lowest boon number also got a boot again. So thank you, Time Lord's Wave.
Is that still?
Yeah,
is that still?
Yeah,
That's still Gary.
We'll make it
Popping
illegal.
off,
Oh,
bro.
it might be. Yeah, Gary, you could have that one. Yeah, you're good.
I've got 2 now. I don't know how everyone else is feeling, but I'm sitting pretty.
I think we both have 2.
Rochambeau.
No, Rochambeau. Okay. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yep.
1, 2,
Yep.
3, shoot.
Shit.
We all did scissors.
We all did. We literally all. That happened.
What?
You know what, Aaron? You could have this one.
Yep. We could also just rip it
take
into
it.
3 pieces.
All right. Chromio, give me a dexterity stealth followed by a wits awareness.
Uh-oh.
Dexterity stealth is 2 successes, followed by wits awareness. Hold on, I'm just waiting for this character sheet to catch up.
Troy, where'd you go?
Wits isn't working for me. The other one, oh wait, do I have to unclick things? Is that possible?
You can clear the roll thing if you need to, and then like redo it. It's like a clear button. Yeah, it's been janky for me. I think the internet is just broken. It's cool.
AWS has had a lot of problems.
It's crazy that the entire internet.
Weird.
Whole
Half my
thing is
character,
message.
half my character sheet's clickable, and the other half isn't right now. I'm just gonna refresh it and hope for the best.
Your character sheet's having a stroke. its face is drooping.
All right, it worked after a little refresh,
Alright.
and 2 successes on that as well. So 2 and 2.
Don't forget you have boons.
Okay.
I'm doing
You-
okay.
You spot each other at the same time. Through a
hot.
window as you're poking around. You see a security guard. Security guard that looks really familiar. It's Troy. He sees
perfect.
you. And glances around at the other workers. It gives you this look like, what the fuck are you doing here?
I do like a shush motion over my face and like a head nod, like, be quiet, let's get out of here when I talk to you.
He calls over. You hear him call out, hey, I'm taking a coffee break. And he heads over towards the exit. Pulls out a pack of cigarettes and starts smoking on his way out. What are you doing here?
I'm gonna pretty unceremoniously, when we get to a dark spot, look like I'm about to say something to him and then break his neck from the front. Just crack!
All right, give me a contested strength plus brawl.
Come on, vampire ability.
Dang.
Do you want to do a what is it? I forget the term, but boost your attribute with a rouse check.
Stir the blood.
Yes,
Yes,
blood
I
surge.
do.
That'll give you 2 extra dice.
Get an arm boner.
I'm going to use a boon to re-roll that rouse check.
Okay.
Oh no, guys! I'm gonna use my last boon to re-roll that rouse check one more time because I really only have a 1 in strength right now on the reel. And
Oh,
I'm gonna
you don't
need it
have
be
to.
higher.
You don't have to pass the rouse check.
Yeah.
So-
Oh,
it
I
just
don't
means
have
you
to
get
pass.
hungry. Yeah, no,
Oh,
it just means you
thank
get
God.
hungrier.
Yeah, you
All right,
get
I'm
stronger.
hungrier.
You're just gonna get hungrier. Yeah.
Oh, good. Thank you, everybody. That means I've got my boons still. Oh, thank goodness.
Your difficulty is
All
2.
right.
You need 2 successes to engage in to successfully engage in combat with him, and you have you have your 1 strength bumped to 3 because of your blood potency 1.
Would appearing out of the darkness give me any kind of benefit if I appeared behind him?
He knew you were meeting him, so no. But he rolled 2 to defend.
Come on, lucky dice. Be good to me. Strength. No, no, bam. All right, my first one is a fail. I'm gonna give it a re-roll with my boon.
Willpower.
Willpower. Okay, I can use willpower first, and then I can go to my boons.
Well, but
Really
if you have 2, you have 3 hunger, so they're all hunger dice, so you can't willpower. Nope, you'd have to
Okay.
you'd have to boon it. Yep.
2, 3. So not willpower.
All
But
hunger
a boon
dice, baby.
instead.
Ride the lightning.
I got 2 successes on that one. That gets me even with him, right? So I can
Yeah.
re-roll a die for another for a boon, right? One more. Let's do it. I'm only gonna have 2 successes on that one. I did not get a 3 success.
It's okay. The hungrier one gets the tie. That's how it works.
Right.
Whoever threw
No,
scissors
so-
gets a tie.
The players advance on tie. Yeah, the aggressor.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
So you have him locked. Unfortunately, extra successes is what causes damage, and you have no extra successes. So you have him in a headlock, but he is still free to struggle his way out, scream for help, or other things. So what would you like to do, and what does he need to react to?
Well, doing this physically didn't work, so maybe I need to use this Desert Eagle after all. We all know what a prolifically good shot I am with this thing.
So you're releasing him from the headlock?
No. While he's in the headlock, I'm going to pull the pistol and try to blast him. It doesn't matter if I shoot myself. I'm a vampire.
All right. Resolve plus firearms. Or is it? Yeah, resolve.
Resolve.
Is it resolved because he's shooting himself?
No. Resolve firearms is the standard firearms check.
Really? Huh.
Interesting.
I'll be better with firearms than I thought I was. I thought it was dexterity.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Resolve and firearms. And we're gonna roll it. 1 success, and one of those is showing a hunger die, which we don't love. I got a little skull on one of my dice.
Yeah, that's a bestial failure.
We love that.
Yeah,
I love it.
your beast at 3 hunger and not succeeding. Actually, let me roll his avoidance check or his break free check. Why did I do that? Stop removing the player.
Whoopsie.
Gary likes to keep things interesting.
All right.
Oopsie.
Actually,
Absolutely.
no. That is no. He fails to evade your check completely, and The gun goes off. It misses. You're at point blank range, but you still manage to miss. But in your rage, your beast takes over and just squeezes hard enough to snap the neck. It doesn't pop the head off. This isn't the movies. But yeah, he's very dead in your arms. And there was a gunshot, and people are going to be paying attention. But you're actually lucky that the gun didn't kill him. You're lucky that you killed him with your arm instead of the gun, right?
I really am. Yeah, I didn't want to kill him with the gun. I needed the one more die, though. That was my only way to get it, was to pull up this fucking horrible, cursed desert eagle. All right, yeah, I've done what I came here to do. I'm going to go ahead and skedaddle. I'm going to go ahead and get right the hell out of here. Stick to the shadows, stop if I need to.
Yep, give me another Dex plus Stealth, and give me a bonus 2 dice for that, for your Obfuscate.
Five successes.
That's pretty good. That's one that you wanted to do well on.
Yeah, exactly. Now that went pretty messy, at least I can get out of there clean.
Let me make sure nobody sees you.
Somebody might have fucking
Oh,
seen
son of a shit, Sean. I see you're face palming. Somebody rolled 5 fucking dice, didn't they?
They rolled 6 dice. They failed on one of them.
Oh, son of a bitch. Wait, we tied.
Yeah. Give me a rouse check. You're going to throw a chimistry. You're going to throw a chimistry off to the side to distract them. And that will get you away without being
Success!
seen.
I actually fucking succeeded a rouse check for once. That's my first one all night. I failed maybe 6 or 7.
That's good, because you're about to go
hungry.
ape shit.
You do not get hungrier, thankfully, this time.
Yeah, you're about to turn around and eat somebody.
That's alright, I'm getting hungry. It's not a big deal.
Eva.
right.
Eva. Man, we just NSA'd them. Like, friggin', I pinged the cell phone, found him in the middle of nowhere. You showed up and Special Force murdered him.
And vanished into thin air.
Special Force is a stretch, but he did.
It is a stretch. It is a stretch.
Alrighty.
Putting the special and special forces on that one.
Troy is no more. And you left no particular evidence behind. You did a good job getting away. Between your stealth, your freezing, and your distraction. What else would you like to do?
I'm headed back to meet up with the squad. I'm done here. This went as okay as it could have.
Yeah, it was pretty good. My investigation yielded 4.
Alright, and you were looking for back doors, etc., right?
Yes.
Um, 4 successes. You found a way in from the outside without even going to the station, but it will leave tracks.
Okay.
So you can decide whether to take that opportunity or not.
That's messy.
It is.
I don't want to be more messy.
It'll accomplish the goal, but it'll leave traces behind.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell the gang, I have a way in if we can't find another way. But it is a messy way. So maybe we should try to get this plant in place to see if they can help things out. If I had someone on the inside, I don't think this would be as messy.
Yeah, on that note, I'm kind of waiting, or I have been waiting for Chromio to get back because I want to see if I can get a good he spoke to a bunch of those police officers, right? One of them's got to be a good candidate to get on the inside.
That's easy, and I'll bring up like a roster. It's pretty public.
Oh, perfect.
I'll,
In that case,
I don't know how you
yeah,
do this kind of
I'll go
thing.
through it then. I'll see if I can.
Yeah, give me your profiling check.
I'll do a little profiling.
Oh, yeah, you're a profiler. That's excellent.
Perfect.
Find your best candidate.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know how we.
That's right. Yeah.
I don't know how we picked this, and then I'm like, oh, she's a profiler. That's perfect.
Yep.
That's
You've got access to all the public records, and with Chromio's involvement, there might be some other added information. So I'll even give you a 1 die bonus.
Nice.
For circumstance.
Man, we're actually a pretty solid team with interesting skills. We have an interesting skill set.
Yeah, it is. I got 3 successes. Not as good as I could do, but
you find somebody that you believe will be a good fit. Now, in terms of mechanics, you currently don't have enough experience to buy a ghoul background. It's the retainer background.
okay.
1 dot in it gets you somebody who's not very competent. 2 dots gets you somebody who is somewhat competent, and 3 dots gets you somebody who's very competent. The number of dots also determines whether or not they get powers and how you build out the NPC version of your retainer, your ghoul. So that can be done between scenes. You can pool experience to have this as a retainer for the Coterie, but still be bonded only to one person, or you can use individual experience to have it as your own personal goal. So that stuff is stuff that you can discuss offline in the channel between sessions, but you have a ghoul. Exactly who that ghoul is and how competent they are will come down to how many experience points you want to spend. In the meantime, there is 1 dot that is floating and waiting for experience points to be spent.
Cool.
Okay, cool. Sweet.
Well, you've singled somebody out. You still have to approach them and stuff, but you can take a half on any die roll, and you get that many successes. With your manipulation and persuasion being 6 dice, you could certainly con them in with a 3 success default. And yeah,
okay.
So we will say that you do have somebody that you can make a ghoul. It takes 3 nights to make them a fully bonded ghoul, but even 1 night, even 1 feeding will be like, oh, I like this new power, and they'll be more amenable to your manipulation. But at 3,
all right,
they are a slave. So, and it's somebody who works already at the police department. Dang. You can work with that person to boost that 3 successes to enough to erase the tracks once they've been left.
Yeah, that's true. I could just do my thing and then they could just clear me out of the system. Yep. That would be
nice.
That would work really well.
So, the case no longer exists in mortal hands, but everything has been transferred over to the sheriff unless you say otherwise.
I don't want to transfer everything.
Would be a real shame if some of them files got corrupted on Nori.
Oh, yeah. Those fingerprints that are like my fingerprints, yeah, they're not getting that. Yeah, absolutely. And also, Kings, yeah, I got to corrupt the Kings. I think I'm going to mess with the fingerprint files specifically. I'm going to go through them a bit and just make sure that there's nothing that leads back to the coterie.
So 2 of the fingerprints are unknown.
Yeah.
They're flagged as unknown. The other set is flagged as David Nasif.
And that's King, essentially, probably.
That's the name
Yeah,
King
that's what he told us his
you that
prints
it
would
would come back to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I
dropped
those 2 sets of fingerprints, can I like run them against our own, like personally? Like, can I check it out? Just see if they like look like ours or something.
You have 3 dots in technology, but no dots in medicine.
None.
You do have 2 dots in investigation. Yes, you can make an attempt. You can use investigation plus intelligence to attempt that. That's 6, so that's 3 by default. If you want to roll for it, go ahead. If you want to stand on 3 successes,
I will stand on 3 successes.
Your best guess is yes, those are yours.
Yeah. Probably mine and Aaron's, huh? Mine and Ava's. Yeah. Well, those aren't going through. Yeah, I'll corrupt the fingerprint files, make them come up as unusable or something. I'm sure that they have like default like unusable fingerprint like things that come up when it's like corrupted or smudged or shitty. I want to make sure. Huh?
Intelligence politics.
Intelligence politics.
And yeah, nope. No bonus dice for that.
And it really doesn't like me switching roles here. Gotta refresh. Okay, intelligence. Man, I'm glad I'm smart. It's been helping. I have a little bit of politics, but not much. Let's see. Roll. Okay, I have 5 dice. Somehow I got 6 successes, so that's pretty good.
Nice. Is that a bestial? Is that a messy critical or is that a natural critical?
I didn't get any. My only miss is a hunger, and it's just a dot.
And you only have the 1 hunger, right?
Yeah, I had the 1 hunger, and then yeah.
Okay, so 2 of the standard dice were criticals. So you got a critical success.
Critical success.
You have managed to forge a new fingerprint file that is passable. I mean, you look at it and like, yep, that looks exactly like the standard template of unusable prints.
Hell yeah.
And then you wipe the existing stuff off. Everything has been... all of the new information has been dropped over to the prince or to the sheriff. What about Tony's statement or the officer's statements about seeing Chromio out front?
They already know
I think
about
this.
that.
Yeah, they do know about it. I think what we could do here, though, is put in, questionable psyche valves or something for any officers who we want to set up in the future. Anyone who has statements about what they saw in the house, maybe we could plant some, nothing that's going to, get them terminated or whatever suddenly, but things that are just cast just enough doubt for us to slip away.
Well, I'd be slipping that into the police files. Because Kindred aren't going to buy that shit.
Yeah,
All right,
you'd be slipping that into police files.
Who wants
later,
to craft
maybe.
that? I recommend Chromio craft that, looking over dots, or
Sure.
Ava,
Help.
You
We
are
could
the
collab on
profiler.
it.
It makes
Yeah,
sense.
Ava is a profiler. That makes sense.
Actually, yeah. Right. Yeah.
All right.
Can we?
I'm going to just take your default of 4 plus 3 plus 1. So default of 4 successes, and say that that is a good forgery for Nori to slip into place of the psyche vowels.
Nice.
Casting
And so
dispersions.
you have successfully infiltrated the police force. You have successfully removed the mortal investigation from King's murder, but you've given the investigation to the Camarilla. You left out certain pieces of information, which is good. But, yeah.
Will this be a good opportunity to start throwing the scent towards the prince, maybe?
If you want to work on King's mission rather than turning King in, probably this would be a good place to do that. I mean, so
Right
far
now-
you've been kind of...
Yeah, we're riding the fence right now. Right now, we've kind of solved everything and made it go away. We didn't really pick a side, which is okay. I mean, that's generally how we operate anyways. I'm not super mad at it, honestly.
Yeah, but what do you want to do, Chromio? This is the time. This is
You know, I
this
would
is
love
where
to
the
do,
this is where the road forks, buddy. You let me know.
I would love to throw some incriminating evidence in, but we just added so many things to this story. It seems like if we add too much, we're like a kid in a candy shop. You know, we're just trying to get away with too much. I'm happy with where we're at. Anything else we throw in is going to be purely fabricated by us.
Yeah.
So if the things don't add up, it's going to come back our way. So I'm real worried about what to say about the prince here if we say anything at all.
You know, that's a very well thought out and mature decision there, Chromio.
Thanks.
I'm impressed. Okay, I like it. I like it. I feel good about this, guys. I feel good about this. All right. I agree. How about you, Ava?
Yeah, I think that's the smart thing to do. We don't want to get in too far over our heads. I think we've done enough.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Plus, we got that. Having a little help on the inside is going to help cover that extra legwork anyway.
That's true. We could always do something about this tomorrow. We don't have a lot of good information about the prince yet anyways. Anything we would do now would be pretty sloppy. Alright, let's leave it here. I'll send it off.
All right. Shortly after your connection is terminated to the dark web, you get a ping on your phone. Information received. Thank you.
I'll text back. Oh, you use cell phones too, huh?
The formatting of the phone is very clearly an old...
Oh, she's using like a flip phone or something?
Older.
Oh,
Like
okay.
an old Nokia brick.
Oh, I won't message that then. I'll be like...
Yeah, the formatting of the message comes through with the old header text and everything built into the message.
I'll look at it and be like, that's hard to hack. Alright, well.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished for tonight, y'all. I suppose we should turn in for the evening.
All right, and so I can be ready for session 3, the finale. What are your plans with Ahmed King?
That's a good question. I don't know if I trust the guy. How do you guys feel about
No,
it?
me either. This guy's from out of town, and he's trying to drop a bomb in our backyard that we have to clean up the pieces.
He is, right?
I'm not with it. I
That's
am
exactly
not with it
it.
at all.
Mhm.
And like whether or not we're fully Camarilla, like we are kind of Camarilla, and he's just coming in and shitting on everything that we know, and that's dangerous.
I mean, if he
Gotta
puts
take
in a new
advantage of what
prince,
we built.
if he puts in a new prince, and we like the prince, and things work out for us, great. But better the devil you know, things are working out for us right now.
I don't know if that's going to
So-
be the choice in front of us. I think that we have to choose. I think
Yeah,
that
things are better right now. You know what I mean? Things are good right now.
Yeah.
What does putting a new prince in do for
I,
us?
I think that our choice is helping put in a new prince or stopping him.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Well, I
It's
think
looking
that
that way.
I think
I will
that's
give you two
Yeah.
pieces of meta knowledge.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, you are correct.
okay.
2. Chromio would actually really flourish under King's rule. King's
Under the new
plan.
prince.
I don't
King,
doubt
King
that.
no,
Interesting.
King's plan for Ashford. Chromio would absolutely love if Chromio knew what it was.
What are y'all thinking?
But that's meta, so
No.
I think Chromio's gut reaction here is more
Yeah,
accurate.
my gut reaction is I don't trust him. I'll take over this town
I
by
don't.
myself. I
I
don't.
don't trust him either,
don't need
man.
him.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Nori's loyalty's kind of to you guys. Like you're the only ones that I trust. And,
I
like,
will also say, do not plan a physical confrontation.
Oh yeah. I don't wanna do that.
Luckily, it's not much of our skill set.
No, that guy's terrifying. Yeah.
But the
Right.
pistol though.
Right? Yeah, that hits so accurate every time.
Yeah, I think King's the enemy here, so that's I guess plan accordingly.
Yeah.
And everybody, I guess check out our finale of Vampire the Masquerade for our Spooktober Spectacular here on Fresh Out the Box next Monday. Thanks everyone for watching. I have been the board game guru and vampire extraordinaire, Johanna, playing Nori the Tremere.
It's me, Casualty CDG, co-host of Fresh Out the Box. Thank you guys for joining us on this Monday. That's crazy. Join us again on Thursday. We're playing New Avarn, and we're doing it with our friends. Thank you guys again so much. Follow us, like us, do all the things, and we'll see you on the next one.
And it's been me, Aaron Baumier, game designer with Adventure Slang Productions, who made New Avarn. And you know, you love watching games, but if you want to play one, that one's pretty cool. You want to see what it's like, you can hang out here on Thursday, like Gary said. And otherwise, I will be here next Monday for more Vampire Extraordinaire Halloween Oktoberfest. Good times.
And I am Vampire Bites, storyteller and facilitator for this Wadtober month of darkness adventure. Stay fresh, blood bags.
Thanks everybody. See you later. Yeah.